things. So it's a lot of fun. Have a good time watching this, and the best part of it is when you get to try it. So
I think the best part is when he plays.
Oh, no, you're right. Yeah. All right.
Because we all suck.
All right. I think I know most of you guys, so some of you already watched me play. What I will do today is what I talked to Joe about was to also introduce you guys to the tabla and also to the dholak. So these are two instruments that Joe had purchased for you guys last year. So I thought it would be a good idea to share with you some of the differences in terms of the tonal elements of each one of these instruments and how they are played. So what I will do is just a quick demo and an intro to all three of these instruments, and then talk about some of the specifics. So if you talk about so there are traditionally two common musical themes out of India: the Hindustani music and the Carnatic music. Hindustani music is traditionally played in the northern part of India. Carnatic music is played in the southern part of India. The tabla is a percussion instrument which is played along with the Hindustani type of music, while the mridangam is played with the Carnatic music as an accompanying instrument. So, and the dholak is more a fun kind of an instrument. It's played in weddings. It's played with a little more fun-filled type of an activity. So that's where the dholak comes in. And the dholak is from the northwestern part of India, from a place called Punjab. So that's where the dholaks have become popular. The construction of these instruments are quite different, but there are some commonalities between these. If you look at how the mridangam is constructed, I'll just make sure that I have this open for you guys so you can kind of see it. So they're both, when you compare the tablas and the mridangam, they're both cylindrical instrument. Handmade, they're basically machined with a lathe, but then they take the wood and then they use a cutting tool to cut the jack wood into shape. And once they do that, it's all about wood and leather. So the leather part is buffalo skin, cow hide, and you'll see the common elements on both instruments. The black spot in the middle, and the black spots are a combination of rice and magnesium. So the magnesium gives the metallic sound for both. And so this construction is pretty common. And the way, if you look at the tabla, you've got a shorter outer rim compared to the mridangam. Mridangam takes it all the way closer to the black spot. So those are the subtle differences you will see. And in terms of sound, on the right-hand side, you've got 6 different variations here. So you've got num, tam, so this is pretty much it. And within this, you play all the combinations. On the left, you've got ta and you've got tom. Here, the other difference is I've used the cream of wheat here to dampen it, while in the tabla, you've already got a black spot on the left. And the reason you do that is to give that kind of an effect. And same way here, so again, you can see the differences in terms of how that is. And for the tabla, again, in terms of the sounds, very similar, but you don't have a lot of different variations here. It's also difficult to play the tabla because your controls are vertical, while here you can swing a little more. So here it's all like. That's how it's played. And if you look at the dholak is a very simple construction. You've got just a simple, plain, vanilla, no frills attached kind of a thing. So the way you play this is. And again, here it's like. all with fingers. That's pretty much it. So the way you do that again is you just wrap it around your neck. You can walk around with it and you can play. Just like a snare drum, but except. So that's the difference. So here you don't have a lot of tonal variations in a dholak. So that's why these two instruments have become very popular in India because of the different tones that you can bring in. And then the difference between how you say it. So I've already told you some of this in the past. It's like what you say is what you play. So if you start with ta, ti, dom, nam, 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 ta, ti, dom. So basically they count.
Can you go faster?
And when you play it again, it's like on the left, on the right. And you can, if you practice, you can play even faster. But here you don't have the tatitonam style. Here it is na din din na din din na din din na din din na. So instead of tat din din na that we used to, but we were taught on the south, here it is na din din na. They're both the same. Na din din na din din na. Na din din na.
Speak that fast.
The same thing if you were to play here, it's like. Thank you.
If only I could do that. You'd be a guy.
Now, what you will also see is, if you want to play the 3s and the 4s and the 5s and the 6s, the 7s, 8s and 9s. Start with, for the 3s it's ta-kita, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. How would you say that, Joe, in the three count?
Triplet?
One triplet, two triplets, basically that, or even
Yeah.
one and two
One.
and.
So on the 1 and 2 and ta-kita, 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 ta-kita. And then, if you take the next step, which is a 4, it's taka, dimi, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like
One E and two E and.
1 e and 2 e and taka, dimi, taka, dimi, taka, dimi, taka, dimi. Then for the 5, taka, takita, taka, takita, taka, takita, taka, takita. So taka is 2, takita is 3. So 2 and 3. So taka, takita, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Taka, takita, taka, takita.
It's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah. And then if you go into 7, it's taka, dimi, takita. So taka, dimi is 4, takita is 3. So 4 and 3. Taka, dimi, takita, taka, dimi, takita. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Takita, taka, dimi, takita, taka, dimi, takita. And then 8 is taka, tari, kita, taka, taka, tari, kita, taka. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Taka, tari, kita, taka, taka, tari, kita, taka, taka, tari, kita, taka, taka, tari.
That's the most jammy.
Okay, you got the moves. Then for the 9s, it's taka, dimi, taka, takita. So taka, dimi is 4, taka, takita is 5. So 4 and 5, 9. So that's taka dimi taka takita taka dimi taka takita taka dimi taka takita. So those are the different things. So if you want to play that, again it's takita 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 takita. Then taka dimi taka dimi taka dimi. Then taka takita taka takita. Then taka dimi taka takita taka dimi taka takita.
Sure.
Taka, so then taka tari kita taka.
Well,
Basically the same. I mean, you guys play a lot of those kinds of beats, but it's just that when you contain it within those, you also want to show some variations within those.
I remember players be like, look at how much arm he's using.
Wow, Dale.
Okay, then.
Okay, so
Sure.
I mean, just give you a short solo, just you know, so you kind of know how we play this. So again.